like my double chin is like not even trying to like. Oh my god. Oh god. Let me stop trying to blend in with my pillow. Okay. I'm gonna lean y'all on here so I can talk about this book. I look like the struggles I'm facing, and it's fine. It's fine. We're in the middle of a panoramic, so it's fine, right? It's fine. Even my Kindle's just look. My Kindle's being too slow. It's all fine. It's all fine, right? It's fine. Who died and said I had to now put in a number to get in my Kindle? Like, who died and did this to me? So let me go on my Goodreads, right? I just have to talk about this book. And like, I know I'm waiting to start my channel whenever things are perfect, and things are probably never gonna be perfect, but you know, I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm a perfectionist. Damn it, can you please? Thank you. Oh Lord, like my double chin is like, ooh, Jesus. Okay, so my books, right? Okay, can you even see it? You can't. Of course you can't. Why would you be able to? And of course my Kindle's taking forever. Why not? And no, it's not a booger, it's my nose ring, septum ring. What is even life right now? Jeez, I look like my struggles. Like, I resemble my struggles. And I want to say that that's fine. I'd like to think that that's fine. So we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so I started this book on March 9th. I finished it on March 10th. I think I probably finished it on March 9th, but I was just like way too lazy to like update it. Maybe I did finish on March 10th. Who knows? I don't. Okay, it's called okay. Even mentioning the book's title. Let me see, can you even see it? Hey, you, damn it, my Kindle's being a bitch. Okay, it's fine. It's called Mommy's Ex by S.E. Law, right? Okay, so I have no business reading the book, but it's one of the books that I read. It's like, it's not even smut. It's, let me put my hair up, and I don't even have a damn ponytail. But what is even live right now? It's erotica, I think, because it's just porn in a book. Let's just be honest. That's what it is, porn in a book, right? Which is fine. It's fine. I'm here for it. Whenever it's necessary, I read them. I'm fine with it, and I read my fair share of problematics, right? And but recently I decided that I was gonna stop reading them, but then I was just bored, I guess, on the ninth, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna read it. I justified it in my head as to why I need to read one of them, right? So I did. You know, I did. But then normally I'm like, okay, this is a problematic book. This is just, it's taboo. It's everything about the book is just god awful. It's just like so many levels are just disgusting. But like, I know what I started and what I'm putting myself through, and I'm here for it because it's like self-inflicted, right? Right. Except when I started reading this book, I was just like, my first thoughts were like, can I just read my problematic book in peace? Just knowing this is problematic, I'm here for it. Like, this is selected. Like, I went for it. I went looking for it. I'm here for it, right? Right. No. You know when you're reading a book that's bad, now you're going to talk about bad things that's happening in the book, and then you know that people are going to be like, so why were you reading this bad book to begin with? Because you knew it was bad. But you're like, okay, the book is bad, but like the issues in the book are like so bad that like you can't even like suspend your beliefs. You if you know, you know. Because when you're reading a problematic book and you know it's problematic, you automatically just suspend your beliefs, and you're just like, you know what, I just need this in my life right now. But that I did not need in my life. Let me see if I can get to my review, because the screen is apparently too bright, and it's being ratchet. So let me see. Read more. Okay, so I was just like, my review says people, places, things that were personally offended by Regina George. That's how I felt about the book. Like I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if I don't even know. I think I finished it. I'm pretty sure I finished it, but it was just like, whew. I'm gonna have to get a handle of that when I actually start my channel. um, I can't stop laughing because okay, you know how like when you're reading a book, you get upset. Like I'm a character-driven person, so like I'm all about the characters. I can like I don't even know the person who writes the book does not even exist to me. So I can like I can give them a pass and just like if I'm upset with the characters, I'm upset with the characters, and whatever. But in this case, I was like, okay, now I don't have a beef with the characters. I have a beef with the author, because at this point, as Jesse would say, me, my homegirls, and my ancestors were feeling some type. Oh my God, I am reflecting my struggles. I can't even be bothered, and we're just out here living life, you know. I'm cooking and cleaning and just talk about books. But seriously, my ancestors were like, what is this? I was just like, I don't even know. I don't think Jesus knows what this is. Okay? So anyways, people, places, things that were personally offended by Regina George. Okay, so middle-aged women with varicose vein. Okay? 60-year-old men. Okay? Pouchy or pouchy, I don't know how to pronounce this. English is my third language, so like I don't pronounce stuff properly, so it is what it is. But I think it's pouchy. Pouchy? Anyways, pouchy people who have bar mitzvahs. Okay? The drinks that couldn't possibly be real at bar mitzvahs, like, as in Jewish people are cheap. Yes. This is the type of shit this author had the audacity to put in the book, in a 64-page book. She found a way. I don't know if it's a she or he, but they found a way to offend. I feel like every single group of people there is known to mankind, and I literally was like, I'm personally offended for all of them people. Like I don't even know who they are. Like even like invisible people were offended. Like non-existent people were offended. Like the blue people were offended. I'm like, how? And I know I mainly read indie and self-published books anyway, so like there's a freedom you get with them, but at the same time there's also like there are things that go unchecked. Not that published books are any better, but that's not the conversation that we're having right now, right? But seriously, I was just like, how did this lady or gentleman, how did they feel like it was okay to offend that many people? Okay, so back to the drinks that couldn't possibly be real at bar mitzvahs, hinting at stereotypes and awful stereotypes that Jewish people are so stingy and so cheap that they don't serve real drinks at their events, like that. And it wasn't like it wasn't said, but it was like implied so in your face that like it was just like, no, you didn't. You couldn't possibly no, you did not. The only thing I can picture is like a Karen when I think of this author. I don't even know if it's a she or a he, and it shouldn't matter, but that's what I picture. I just picture a Karen, so I'm just gonna say she, for the sake of while we're in the realm of offending people. We're just gonna I don't even know what noun she identifies as. I keep saying she, damn it, but it's like I literally just that's all I picture is a Karen, like a white privileged white woman who's just going through life offending everybody in the mama. So let me continue, right? Bar mitzvahs, because ooh, you have to read the book. Um, Greece, she offended Greece. She talked hella shit about Greece. Okay, Greek men, because Greek men only like I forgot how she worded it, but they just like they. Oof, I'm not gonna say those things. I'm not gonna perpetuate them, but just know she stereotyped Greek men and Greece women. We're not shocked at this point. We're not shocked that they offended women, but women, and the entire book was like, oh my god, the girl on girl hate, the hatred, the oh. And it was just I was just here for this girl trying to hit on her stepfather and getting it on. Like that's all I was here for. But here I am. I was like literally 10% in, and we already offended all these people. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down on here somewhere. Okay. Okay, so women, showgirls, you know, showgirls from Vegas, and oh my god, the way they talk bad about showgirls, and just ooh, waitresses. We had a whole lot to say about waitresses, and none of it was good. Like none of it. Like the way I look, like my struggles, bad. None of it was good. Okay, bisexuals and lesbians being referred to as a phase, you know, because literally, my mother was probably my mother's possibly going through her bisexual slash lesbian phase, and I was just like, no, the fuck they didn't. They didn't. They could not. Like we cannot be this woke for you to be this. They did. Okay, but wait, there's more. Um, Darkly exotic. That's what the mother's best friend Sophia, who she was going through her lesbian bisexual phase with, was referred to as darkly exotic because I'm assuming because she had no identity. We don't know who or what she was, but apparently she was just the only thing that you needed to know about Sophia was she was darkly exotic. I mean, I'm over here looking darkly rough. She was looking darkly exotic. I'm just gonna again assume this is a Karen. So Karen just decided it's just the best compliment she can give. She can be lending out for us colored folks that were darkly exotic, and she felt comfortable to let us know that Sophia was darkly exotic, and she literally felt it through her like it was fine. Darkly exotic Sophia. That's all we needed to know about darkly exotic Sophia, who's going through her lesbian phase. Okay? And I can't even snap my and I said Americans because she made us look bad. When I tell you the way America was praised in the 64-page book, like America, land of the free, home of the there were never slaves here, home of the we're not racist, home of the um, black people who talk about racism just have a chip on their shoulder, home of the brave and the free, and everybody's always been free, home of the slaves were paid workers, home of the slaves could have run away whenever they wanted to, they could have left, they chose to stay, that America, that's America. Miss S.E. Law, Karen S.E. Law was representing. So I said America. She offended America. She made us look bad. I mean, like we're assholes. but that's not you. That's not for you to make us look like assholes. We gotta be able to we gotta be able to be like, okay, we're assholes. Like, you know how like we're assholes, like we know we're assholes, but like when someone else is like, okay, you need to calm down. I just kept hearing Taylor Swift in my head, just be like, you need to calm down, like that. If you think that's the anthem that was in my head the entire time, like you need to calm down. You need to calm down. Like, I'm not done. There's more. Wait, damn it. You know, dark. Okay. So Americans, she made us look like assholes. Okay. America. Oh, the political current events that she felt like she like literally she would give you like an entire paragraph on. By the time she was done with you, I was waiting for her to be like, you need to go vote Trump or go vote Biden. I was waiting for her to tell me, like, let me know who to vote for. Like, it was that. America's land of the always been freed. Yeah. America, home of the white saviors. America, home of the Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. The white savior. She was representing that America, and I was like, Karen, Miss S.E. Law, Karen. Like, I'm not done. Okay. She, some way, somehow, was okay. So this character, the main character, was a curvy woman. Okay, but she, some way, somehow, somewhere, found a way to make it happen where she offended curvy people. The main character was supposed to be a curvy girl, but she referred to curvy women as. Okay, let me see if I can read it. She said, as a current curvy woman, but in parentheses, she referred to herself as a curvy girl, as feeling like a pig on a stick. That was at the 74% mark, I'm pretty sure. And I was just like, she referred to herself as a pig on a stick, but in a good way. Those are not my words. She was feeling like a pig on a stick, but in a good way. Literally, those words verbatim. A pig on a stick, but in a good way. And I was just like, ooh, like just when I thought there couldn't be worse, there was worse. Okay. It literally was just like, and that's on the 50% mark. I skimmed the rest of the book, so I probably missed more. I did. After I got to 50%, I was just like, I cannot. Like, why am I subjecting myself? Ooh, Jesus. Why am I subjecting myself to this mess? And so I was like skimming, thinking I'd be fine. But then I get to 70. I'm pretty sure it was at 74% mark when she says, because she was sitting on, if you know, she was sitting on the thing, and she felt like a pig on a stick, but in a good way. And I was just like, and that was the first book I ever read by this author, and I was just like, and then I looked at my Kindle library, and I was just like, I have another book of hers that I guess I was so in love with. Like the cover is so beautiful, and I was like, I literally was just, you know what? She seems like one of those people who's like taboo, but like it's gonna be cute. Let me go ahead and just buy the other book. I'm pretty sure I bought another book for like 99 cents. I'm like, there's no way in heaven like I'm gonna like read anything else by this author. But I'm more mad that like I purchased, like that book was free. The other one I purchased. I'm pretty sure I purchased it. It might have been free. If it was free, thank the Lord, I can just like erase it. But like literally the only way for you to like understand what I mean is if you read the book. But I would not advise anybody to read the book. Like when I tell you that those were just just the ones that I picked up on, and this is just like I stopped at the 54% and stopped highlighting things, and I was just like, how is this? How are people this comfortable? And how is she? How does she manage to offend that many people in a 64-page book, novel, novella, whatever the frick frack you say? How? But she somehow found a way to do it. I know I look rough. I'm cooking and cleaning, and I could care less because there's a panoramic happening, and this is it. Like, this is it. But yes, I just had to put my 2 cents out there and say, wow, some people have the audacity. And then, for someone to be able to like offend that many people, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stop right there because I was shooketh. And then I read even more books where I was just like,